coach Nick Sirianni. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. And off we go in Western New York. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's in. What a try. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Bills nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense are heading out. They are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. His defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
21 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 45-yard
These
line.
3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Allen gonna give it to Cook. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. John Campbell, 1st-round pick out of Bama, there for the stop. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Bills, 1st down.
23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Buffalo. On the handoff, this is Cook. He gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle.
Brings up
It's second and 5. Here's the first carry from the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Davis trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
For Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his second touchdown of the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Bills 3.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Now, give to Davis. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
13 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Hurts going to hold on to this one. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Barkley, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Tackled back at the 26.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
3rd and long. Now Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Now Davis. And he'll get about 5.
Ray Davis, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jordan Davis. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
From
and
29. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll go again with Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A loss of 1. It's now
2 minutes remain
3rd
here in
and
this
5.
first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Put some points on the scoreboard.
3rd and 5.
Shut up! Cougar 19! Go!
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Rock ball 80. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Gain of 11. That's another Bills.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
at the 24-yard line.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air one more time. The sideline, he's got Coleman. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the ready.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rankin Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Bills 10. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the third-year quarterback, Bryce Young, hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Panthers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran tight end, Jawan Johnson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Saints come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Devon Achane. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Dolphins win by 8, 24-16 your final. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Allen give this to Davis. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
On the
and
ground
6.
once more, it's Davis. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Run here with Davis. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Buffalo. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Daquan Jones getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Run down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Hurts going to keep it on the option. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, A lot of the times, defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Eagles, first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
That's Goddard in motion. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley, and he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Bills' 8.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout push. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
The kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here's Allen now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Play action. It's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Davis. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
On the ground, this is Davis. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
Gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
That's good for Bills.
A run with Davis. And he will score. Game on. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The pick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 23.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. First and 10. Allen goes with a pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Reed Blankenship at the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line. Scrimmage, nothing more.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This one brought in by Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Hurts. It'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. A pickup of 3. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And it's third down.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's a big one. This third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation.
I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Second and 11. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.